Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. and I got two clips I want to show. One with Sleazy E and one with Jake, which this this election got things riled up even more, man. If you remember the last time Trump was in office, these so-called white people, they were proud as hell, so proud that they were showing their horns, man. And the same thing is happening again. It's a little different this time because people are fed up. you know uh Times are bad, times are hard. So everybody, the masses of the people, are literally walking around with a short fuse ready to go off, man. So here in Columbus, Ohio, you got these devils that walk the streets with flags and basically saying that they want to take their country back. Well, devil, this country was never yours, man. You stole it from the Native Americans. But this is just showing you how proud and demonic and evil and wicked the so-called white race is, man. We told you, man, things are going to heat up in these last days, man. Things are going to heat up. That racial tension, that racial divide is at an all-time high, and there is going to be a race war in this country, man. Like it or not, believe it or not. Just to show you a little history, read to you a little history on how the so-called white man and the so-called black man, white man being Esau, Edom, and the so-called black, man, being Jacob, along with the so-called Latino and Native Americans, man. There was always a divide. There was always a hatred between the two. So this is Genesis. I'm going to read this and I'm going to play this. Genesis 25, starting at 20. Right? So it says, Genesis chapter 25, verse 20. It says, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah the wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padan, the sister to Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, meaning she couldn't have kids. Right? And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. So, Isaac went and prayed to Yahweh Shem Yahushua because, Rebekah couldn't get pregnant, but lo and behold, a miracle came, man, and the Most High blessed her womb. Right? So it says, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, now these two children were struggling, right? Meaning they were throwing hands, man, so to speak. They was wrestling, man. They was struggling. It says, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? Meaning, like, if this is a blessing from the Lord, why do I feel the struggling and these pains and things of that sort, in my belly? It says, and she went to inquire the Lord, so she went and she asked. And the children struck, verse 23, Salakia, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. So 2 nations. It says, and two manner of people. Now, the mannerisms of these two nations were going to be different. We're going to be contrary to one another, right? So it says, uh, Salakia, it says, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So out of these two nations, one nation would be stronger than the other, and the elder child that comes out first will serve the younger child. Later on, when you read this chapter, it's gonna it's gonna explain itself. Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So there were two people, two nations. It said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau, man. And Esau today will be known as the so-called white race, man. They're red, hairy, right? No melanin, right? They came out first. Esau came out first. It says, and after that came out his brother, right? Who was that? That was Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, who consists of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those will be the Israelites today, right? So Jacob came out after Esau. So the elder shall serve the younger. Esau came out first, which means he would serve Jacob. He would be a servant to Jacob, right? So it says, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. That was a sign of Jacob bringing Esau down, man. Right? His kingdom, right, would come down by the Israelites. So it says, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. So Isaac was 60 years old, man, when he had his twins. Right? So you're gonna see Esau, and then you're gonna see Jacob, man. I got a video with Jacob. So let's play. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect be edified. Check it out.
Well, developing news tonight, a group of neo-Nazis marching through downtown Columbus just hours ago. In videos shared with us by our viewers, you can see a group of about a dozen men carrying flags with swastikas and yelling slurs at African Americans. We want to warn you now, the video may be disturbing to some viewers.
Y'all ain't done, are you?
And that group marching down High Street in the Short North, which is where we find 10 TV's Carla Rogner with more. Carla, you talked with some people who witnessed this march. What did they have to say to you?
Yeah, Colin, they marched right down High Street today. We talked to a group of men who were inside their home near here watching the Ohio State game when they started hearing racial slurs being yelled outside. Dwight Holland took this video on his cell phone of what they saw when they came outside. A group of men wearing all black with red skull masks on their faces. They carried megaphones and flags with swastikas on them. Video shows the neo-Nazis yell the N-word at Holland and his friend Dante Bell multiple times. They believe that the men were trying to get a reaction out of people. Dante and Dwight feel this hate speech has no place in their neighborhood.
And they was trying to get a reaction out of people because this is how Esau operates, man. He'll call you a savage while he's out there, committing mass genocide. Right? He'll say you're the racist when he comes out and call you all of these derogatory terms, man. This man is a hypocrite. He's evil and he's the wicked. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to eradicate the so-called white man off the planet, man. And this is why they mad, man. Because they know this is the end of their kingdom. So they trying to get a rise up out of Jake, you know, to have a reason to you know, try to mow Jake down. But it ain't gonna happen this time, buddy boy. It ain't gonna happen this time, devil. Your time is up, man. Your time is up.
Well, most of them are cowards. You know, they don't want to show their faces like the KKK. They wear the hoods and whatnot. But I mean, it's like I said, this is 2024.
All the race is really redundant if you really think about it, because we've been doing it for years. I just want us to all be peaceful. We can all be peaceful and love each other if we learn how to respect each other.
See, Jake like this is always them bald-headed Jakes, man. That just want peace. That just we just gotta love each other, brother. That ain't gonna happen, man. The twins were struggling in the womb, man, which means they was gonna come out fighting, man, come out swinging, right? So you know, you could think that love is gonna conquer all, Jake, but you get next to these devils, man, and they gonna, hey, man, you gonna be hooked up to a tree, man. Right? You still got so-called Negroes being lynched in 2024. And out there in Columbus, Ohio, man, Ohio is off the hook. Right? It's off the hook, man. So Jakes like this, you can't really deal with Jakes like this, man, because they're gonna get you unalived.
Yeah.
Yeah, police ended up confronting the group over on Goodale Street near 315, but police tell us that no one was injured and they did not make any arrests. Reporting in Columbus, Carla Rogner, 10 TV News.
Carla, thank you so much. Columbus City leaders are also taking to social media tonight, condemning the hateful rhetoric and rejecting the group's message tonight. You're going to see some statements here made just hours ago from Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther, City Attorney Zach Klein, and City Council President Shannon Hardin. Mayor Ginther saying in part, the Columbus community stands squarely against hatred and bigotry.
And a lot of these Edomites that's masked up, out there walking on the street with signs and things, man, that's agents, man. That's CIA, FBI agents, man. You know, that's what they are. Like, the jig is up, man. Esau, your tactics ain't working no more, man. You sloppy with it. Everybody, the Lord done revealed you. He revealed you, man. Right? The scriptures tell you, lest Satan should get an advantage of us. Well, we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We ain't ignorant no more, man. Right? You're not just going to come out and get a rise up out of us, man. When the Lord deems for us to rise up in that way, that's when we're going to do it. And trust me, you don't want that, man. Yeah, you got your, your swords home, and you shined them up, and you loaded them up, and hey, man, it ain't gonna go the way you think it is, man. It ain't gonna go the way you think it is, devil.
We will not allow any of our neighbors to be intimidated, threatened, or harmed because of who they are, how they worship, or whom they love. Zach Klein echoing Ginther's statements, adding that hate is not welcome in the city of Columbus. Shannon Hardin placing blame on President-elect Trump for, quote, emboldening these creeps, end quote. He says Columbus will always stand with those the group is trying to intimidate.
So, yeah, there it is, man. Right? There it is. So you had these Jakes right here. You know, let me fix this up real quick. Salakia. Let me see something. All right, it's normal. So you had these Jakes, a bunch of Jakes that decided to do the same type of thing, man, because you got Jake out here fed up, man, with Esau, man. Everybody getting fed up with Esau, man. I did a video last week, I believe, with Moab. Moab was putting hands on Esau, man. Right? He ain't want them nowhere near with that whole massacre took place where that Moabite mowed down 32 people, killing them in China, man. So everybody tired of this devil, man. But this is what Esau is looking to do, man. Esau is looking to put you Jakes, to unalive you Jakes. Right? That Jake that was talking about getting along and we should come and we should learn how to love each other and respect each other, man. That Jake, man, if he don't change his way of thinking, he gonna be on one. He gonna be on the he gonna listen, man. He gonna disappear, man. I'm gonna just say that he gonna disappear because Esau been trying to kill, been trying to put Jake out, put Jake away since the beginning, man. Right during the time of Isaac. Right, and I'm gonna read it. This is Genesis 27:38. It says, "And Esau said to his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?" Right. Well, Salakia, let me start up a little bit. Let's read 37. It says, Genesis 27:37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said to his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, man, because what he saw even today when he catch hell or he feel like he's being left out, the nigga start crying like a little bitch, man. Right? It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, meaning that he was going to live in the most immaculate parts of the earth, man. He was going to live in those manicured lawn neighborhoods and gated communities and houses that take up a whole damn block. Right? He was going to live like that. It says, and the dew of heaven from above, man. Meaning like he was going to get everything, man. Right? That the earth has to offer. He was going to be in control of that. But it was for a certain amount of time, man. It wasn't forever. It says, and by the sword thou shalt live. Right? So this devil, he lives by the sword. And it's crazy. The first book of the Bible, which is Genesis, it tells you that Esau will live by the sword. In the last book of the scriptures, Revelation, it tells you he that lived by the sword died by the sword, man. So who's that? Esau Edom. The same thing he lived by, he's going to die by, man. It says, and by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother. Because what? He went through, the world conquering and committing massive bloodshed among all people. Right?
She might be out there.
Salakia. So it says, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And he didn't do that. Esau didn't do that. He still has his brother Jacob in captivity, and Jacob being the Israelites. The Israelites are still under Esau Edom, man. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And what was the blessing that Jacob was to receive? The kingdom, rulership, forever and ever. And that's what we're coming into now. And Esau knows that. This is why he's upset, man. This is why he ready to come out and just annihilate Jake, but it ain't gonna happen, man. It says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And Esau has been slaying Jacob since the time that Isaac was laid to rest to now, man. Right now, Esau Edom is plotting to unalive you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. That's what he want to do. You know? But like I said, it ain't going to go down like that, man. It's not. So let's play this, man. Let's see what Jake got to say. Check it out.
Good evening. I'm Isabel Hansen. 24 hours after hate and chants of racial slurs filled the short north, a group spreading love and acceptance. They're condemning the message of neo-Nazis who marched through the area yesterday. Nick Veland joins us live from the short north. Nick, what do today's marchers want people to know?
Yeah, Isabel, well, those marchers of state or of community leaders, range from state senators to senior pastors, and their message was clear that, and people are chanting that throughout this entire area as well. They are saying that what happened yesterday is not tolerated in this area. Now we're going to show you some video of what took place just before 5 o'clock today. And here's a group around 32 community leaders marching 2 by 2 along the same route where people more than 24 hours ago were chanting racial slurs. And those who marched spoke to us beforehand about the message they wanted to spread.
Oh, the message is just clear. We're here. We're here as Black men, marching together, walking together. And it doesn't stop with this march. This is just the beginning of us doing something great in this city together, period.
Well, we're not hiding behind a mask. You clearly see that. We have mayors that are here. We have other folks and just simply won't do it. My house, I can walk to my house from here. Not going to hide behind a mask. Not going to run. I see when this is so vile and so disrespectful, no, simply cannot be.
And like he said, there's just the beginning of what they're looking to do to keep continuing to spread love throughout this community and the Short North area. Live on your side in the Short North, Nick Veland, ABC 6 News.
We checked in with Columbus police to find out if any arrests were made in connection to yesterday's march. They say officers heard that neo-Nazis were possibly involved in a physical altercation, so they stopped the van the group left in to investigate. Police say they detained several people but decided an assault did not take place. They released the group and no one was charged. Police also tell us there was no use of force by officers.
So that's what Jake's saying, man. But Jake, fed up, man. And they said it. They said, we ain't hiding behind the mask. So, this, you got some Jakes out here that's with it, man. Like we've been telling you, man, there's going to be a race war in this country. Right? And ain't nothing that can stop it because it's prophecy, man. 2 Ezra 13:31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So it's going to be war on all levels, man. From the lowest to the highest, man. It's going to be war, man. Right? And you can't stop it. You can't stop it, man. 2 Ezra 15 and verse 15. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. Because Esau Edom, he already knows hand to hand, he gonna get his ass whooped, man. Right? Jacob wash him up. Jacob wash him up quick, man. And he knows that. This is why he needs his sword, man. This is why he needs his sword. Because he know he can't stand toe-to-toe with Jake. He can't. But the Lord got Esau Edom's number. Right? Esau got it in his head already that I'm going to do this and I'm going to make this move and we're going to get them out of here. But it's not going to go how you want it to go. Like I said earlier. Psalms chapter 37. I'm going to jump around a little bit. I'm going to start at 12. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth, man. Because, that's what Esau Edom is doing, man. Day by day, plotting on you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Right? These jakes that you see in the on the screen right here, they've been plotting against, man, by Esau Edom. Right? Verse 15. Verse 13, Salaki, it said, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming, man. And the Lord is up there laughing at Esau Edom. Because these devils, they don't even see what the Lord is about to do to them, man. The Lord said, he that setteth for a snare, he shall be caught in it. Paraphrasing. So Esau Edom, through all his plots, he's thinking that, I'm gonna do it on this time and at this place, and this is the right time, and it's gonna backfire on him. It says the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and the needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Who's that? The Israelites, man. This devil is seeking to slay, the righteous. It says, their sword shall enter into their own heart, meaning their spirit, and their bows shall be broken. So the Lord going to completely, break down their whole program, man. The Lord going to throw a monkey wrench in their whole program as he's doing, man. Right? As he's doing. Let's jump to 17. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. So this devil's on his way out, man. And the Lord is going to completely break this devil down. He's going to take everything from this devil because this devil didn't work for nothing, man. He stole everything. Right? He stole everything. Verse 32. The wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. So the Lord is going to allow 2/3 of our people to get busy. And the Lord is going to allow some of our people to be slayed by Esau Edom. But he's not going to win the war, man. He may win some battles, but he's not going to win the war. This nigga is on his way out, man. Right? He's on his way out. Let's go to Obadiah. We're going to shut it down with this. Obadiah, verse 9. It says, and thy mighty men, O Timan, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter, man. Right? So that's how Esau Edom going out. Since he loved violence and he loves to commit mass slaughter, that's what he gonna get. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, man. That's the future of Esau Edom, man. Being cut off forever. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. That's the northern and southern kingdom. That consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. And nobody on the planet can deal with the Israelites when they're unified, man, under Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? Nobody. It says, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Right? So Esau going to be flakes, man, after, when a fire burns and it burns something completely, and then you just got them little dark black flakes that you can blow. That's how Esau gonna be, man. It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So this devil's on his way out. He's through. He's through, and he's through, and he's through, man. So he's so proud, he don't even see what he's doing is going to be of his own destruction, man. And we fine with it. We fine with it. We okay. I'm okay with it. This is all the Lord's program. Devil, make your move. And it's going to be your end, man. So I just wanted to touch on this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing to elect with other Father. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Hey, to the next lesson, man. Shalom.